today's the last day of the kids being home. They start with they start back to school after the spring break next week. Anyway, look at this, y'all. We are all bundled up. All right, the AD is strong. It's not, it's not the 300s as we've seen it before, but it's 225. Days in class, JoJo. Go take your bath. Hey, he's itching. Will you let him take a bath first?
I'm cold.
I know you're cold. We'll put you some clothes on. Y'all can't run around the house naked like your mama. Okay. Unbelievable. Sorry. So, all right. So AD is positive. We made new highs here, and then it looks like we're in lunchtime chop. What, baby?
She laughed when I fell.
Now, don't laugh when he falls. Unbelievable. You can tell they're ready to get back to school. So now we're just all kind of flat. And we're up 0.22%. We are above the overnight low. We're above the cash open. We're above VWAP. We're above the hourly mid band. We're above the 15-minute opening. And where's our overnight high at? I always like looking where it's at. It's the blue line. It's here. Okay, good. So y'all, I mean, from everything that I'm reading, and remember, news is noise, but I believe truly that our little chart over here is going to tell us a lot. I kind of believe in this, right? That now we're teetering around that 200-day moving average. This is where the fight is being waged. But I'm still of the belief, and my belief really doesn't matter. It's just I'm of the belief that we're going to continue going down. So, should we adjust accordingly? Maybe. Let's look at our big green monster. What our monsters say about this market. I apologize for them, y'all. They just out of control. All right, so here, look at this, y'all. We see where the war was waged. No surprise, right? We said yesterday, hey, we're oversold. What would we expect would happen is that we would come back in and test these areas. Remember, it was exactly what I said yesterday. That's indeed what has happened. We've come in and kind of filled some of these gaps. And we're always looking at the point of control on our volume profile to potentially go back to that area. And you can see there's nobody else contending to be the point of control. A lot of times we'll see this blue here, and then we'll see one that might be right here that's about to overtake it. But no, this is a very, very, very area where the volume is very comfortable trading. So we would never be surprised to see a move to that area. And that's probably where we're going. So we're fairly priced. Everything is fairly priced in the E-minis. Nothing to worry about. I already logged in the skew driver on the day. Skew driver today is 75. So we're still, if you look at the skew driver, remember we expect reversion to the mean, but we've not had reversion to the mean in a long time. What's the mean? 25 to 35. So we're at 75. Now this would indicate that, hey, we're probably going to go, this way for some time, but and we want to normalize, right? That would mean market going up, but again, this can stay out here for a long time. So it's just something we follow. So let's close that. And you mute Ed, sound like Ed Phil. Ed don't fall in. All right, so I've already logged in my net lit for the day. So we're up about $400 from yesterday. We're down $399 since we started back the new spreadsheet. So let's go in and look at our Greeks. For those of you who love following Greeks, I was going to go ahead and put the Greeks in too, because I don't know if y'all want to see that every day, or if it's if it takes too long, maybe I could do it. Let's see which account is this. Let's get the right IRA here. Right, IRA is that one. All right, so we're 27.55, 28.09. And remember, what I'm trying to do is to kind of keep some type of delta neutrality. That's 28 point something, 5 or so. We want our theta to be positive, because theta is what gives us real money in the account. 43.51. That's good, oh Bob. Oh Bob, oh Bob. 43. And our Vega. 165.05. Good. My Vega went there. I like it. All right, how much buying power are we using in this $101,000 account? We are using 28,600. Hey, it went down from yesterday. I like it. And that's because I think a lot of that is because when the market was down, like it was when we locked this in yesterday. Of course, the market was crazy yesterday, right? It ended going up. Weird. So, you know, again, that span margin, when things go down, it puffs up. Right? When volatility increases, we're going to use more buying power. So we're down just a little bit today. So we're using 28.24% of our account in trades. Where should we be? Well, we need to look at old Vixie. Where are you at, Vixie? Hey, y'all, Daddy's in the class. Get out before I come down there and beat you butts. So VIX is 20.54. So where should we be with a VIX of 20? And again, you follow this if you want to. You don't have to. So we should be at 20 to 30, 35% max. I'm at 28%. Yeah. But again, my theta is weak, right? We want our theta to be between 0.1% and 1%. So I need to increase my theta. How do you do that? Well, you put on new short positions. And here's what I really like. I go by this. Do I need a delta adjustment? It's like going to the chiropractor. Do I need to throw you on the table, or are you okay for another month? I am okay. No adjustment necessary. Now, if you're, you know, worried about vol expansion on a down move, then the suggestion is that you get about 111 SPY weighted delta short. But I'm not worried about that. I go by this one. I probably should hide this one, but this is kind of the tasty trade recommendation. I have adjusted that. I go by this. And you're all welcome to use my spreadsheet if it helps you. And hopefully it does. All right, so what we're going to do now, we got our Greeks in, we're all good. We know we need to increase theta. We can use some more buying power. So what do? Well, we need to put on a trade. Now, why are we been putting on so many 111s? And there's a reason. I'm chasing after the thing that's doing really well. Let's look at this account. So you see in this account, if you look at our P&L year to date, right, how are we doing year to date? We see that overwhelming. This just keeps going up every day. Our P&L year to date is going up on what? Well, it's going up on our micros trades. Well, what are we doing with the micros? It's been so successful. We've been doing the 111. So that's why we continue to put those on. They've been doing well over the last 6 months in turbulent markets, and so we like them. So let's keep this going up and see if we can get this thing to, you know, if we've done 5,000 in a quarter, we could do theoretically $20,000 in a year. Is that possible? Let's try. Right, let's just go for it. Let's toss it out. All right, so I like to build my 111s in this account. So let's do our macros. Let's post a trade. Trade. I like going the closest 60 days without going over. Bobby, Tasty works. I don't care what Tasty works. I like 60. I like 60. It's where I've always been comfortable. I need to show you all my 2016 or 2018 spreadsheet. All right, long put vertical. 50 points wide. Beth, you get the kids out of here. Okay. Well, maybe it's the dog I need out of here. Okay, thank you. I woke up with some black stuff on my lips this morning. I'm not exactly what happened up there. Beth said, "Did you eat chocolate before you went to bed?" I said, "I don't think so. I think I got all that off there this morning." Got to move these things because they do get hung. I thought I'd had I don't know, I thought I was bleeding out my lips or something. I did go to the podiatrist yesterday, and I said, Doc, you took off my toe. I said, you don't write, you don't call, you don't send me flowers on my birthday. Kind of laugh. But then my toe's not that bad. He said it should heal in a week or two. I got to wear a boot for a week or two, and it's not infected, which is a good thing. Not that y'all need to hear about that at lunchtime. But my exercising and my neuropathic feet have kind of messed up. Now, normally we go down to where it's 950 or 975. And here, I would not do it here though, right? Because I don't want to buy an option where I've already sold an option. And I don't want to sell an option where I'm long an option. I just don't like doing that. So I'm going to move my strikes up this way. So we'll go to 10. Now, how's our volume doing? Volume tells us whether we're going to get filled or not. Let's see how our volume's doing. See if I can tell. Volume is weak. 3,767 for a 2-minute interval. That's what we've been averaging. Unbelievable. So we will definitely not get filled at 10. Will we get filled at 10:25? Probably not. Let's see if we will. Danged if we didn't. Prove me wrong. All right, so we put on our put debit spread. So now we got to sell something. Pay for that. So we're gonna sell something around the 20 or whatever. At Babby, will you get that dog out of here? Well, if you want to play
Didn't you
that one,
say
you
on
can
an
play.
up day you wanted to do 2?
Yes, I do. Thank you, man. I'm gonna do 2. So we can go down, here and be 2 standard deviations out, which this is a 2 standard deviation little checkered line. Thank you, Matt, for telling me that. So I think on an up day, I'd rather do a 1-1-2 than a 1-1-1. Absolutely. I think I'm gonna do 12 because I'm a greedy coach. Let's do 2 of those. Y'all know the thing about Matt. Matt don't miss. Matt's here every day, slaving and grinding. I like it. He's the I was gonna say Chris Moneymaker, but Chris Moneymaker was kind of a one and done. Matt is a grinder. Dude is a grinder. That's a definite trade-off. God, will you get that dog out of here? I do apologize. All right, what am I doing now? Now let's see. All right, so yeah, let's go put that trade in over here. So let's put it in the IRA first. Wait a minute, Bobby, you can do naked futures in IRA account? You sure dang can. I'm doing them every day. I said, let's put one over here. Change my little thingamajig here. My internet connection is unstable. So, Abby, get that dog out. If I hear it one more time, it's going to be an outside dog from now on. If y'all can't control it. Sorry. I'm going to go 53 days. Looking at the same thing over there. So we're going to sell 2 of the 3750s. 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 There's 2 of those. Remember, you got to hold your control key down for this next part. And then we're going to do the 4330, 4280, 4330, 4280. Now, if you needed negative deltas on an up day, you could have put one on the call side, right? You can do that. 4330, 4280. Oh, look at that, y'all. I can't do it because I don't want to buy where I've already sold one. So that's no big deal, right? I'll just move it down one. So I'll do the 4320. I'm 4320. The 4270. My math is right. Oh heck, I don't want to sell one there though. Dang it! Dang it! So I'm going to do a 4340. Go back to my little trade. 4340. This is good that we're seeing this, right? So 4340, 40, 4290. That look right? Y'all check my math, check my stuff. We know we ain't gonna get 15 and a quarter. So I got to bring that down. Will we get 15? Let's try it. $900 in buying power for $69. Let's see what that ROI is. If we're using buying power of that, look at 69. 1, 2, divided by the buying power that takes to put it on. 7%. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, is it gonna feel nothing? Jack, squat, crap. Dang nothing. Oh, there we go. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like it. Let's go put it in our little thingy here. Just put it in a group. This is where I need to start making notes, right? 1, 1, 2 first. We got a 1, 1, 2 second. We got a 1, 1, 2 fourth. We got a third. So fourth is our 1, 1. This is going to be the 1, 1, 2. What, fifth? No, that's a 1, 1, 2, 6. We'll call this a 1, 1, 2, 7. 1, 1, 2, 7. Come here. Oh my gosh. What the crap? What in the world is this other stuff unallocated? Okay, so we know this one and this one. Boom. And this one. This one is the 1, 1, 1 I just did, right? Hey, 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 hey. This one, control key, this one, and this one. Right click, move to group. What would we say? 1, 1, 2, 7. Create a group here. 1, 1, 2, 7. 2, 7. Now, what the crap are these things? Where'd this go from? So today, hold on a second. I don't have to release that. Today, we are in the 53rd day. These are 53. Okay, so this is probably what I did yesterday. What did I do yesterday? 1, 1, 1. I bet it is. Aha! Look at there, y'all. I didn't put all of them in that group. So these need to go in the 1, 1, 1 set. If you're confused, trust me, that'll be me. So, 1, 1, 1 set. Beth, can you get that dog out? Unbelievable. You're the one that wanted the dog, Beth. Oh, look, Bobby. Oh, look. Same thing about kids. Oh, look, Bobby. Unbelievable. The dog out here. All right, so what we got to do, let's put it in our spreadsheet, y'all. Oh, Lord. 1, 1, 2. So let's put that in. 1, 1, 2. We got a $15 credit for it. I like that. So we'll go to macros. We'll go here. We did one tranche. You can do more than one tranche if you want to. I just like adding one bit. And this is the, what do we call this? The 1, 1, 2, 7. And let's get our strikes. Now, you don't have to do your strikes. I kind of like looking at them. I like going back. Oh, when we get 100 of these on here, it's kind of neat to see where your strikes were. So you don't have to do this because this takes a lot of time, right? Especially if you've got a memory like mine. I can't remember these strikes. 43, 40, 42, 90. 43, 40, 42, 90. So you see where we put them yesterday. So it's kind of cool to keep up with them, right? We had 42, 20, 40. I mean, 42.70, 42.20, the market's up today. So we're at 43.40, 42.90. And what was the other? 37.50. It's 37.50. We did this on the put side. And this strategy is a 1, 1, 2. And we did it for 53 days. On my sister's birthday, I wanted to eat Mexican with her tonight. Now look at this. So we got 15, 15, 50, 12, 11, 50, 11, 11, 50. We got 15 for this one. All right. And we're still checking our little spreadsheet, make sure that does it right. So we got $69.12. Isn't that right? I think that's what we got. Good order, 69.20. Like it. So boom, boom, chicka boom, chicka boo, chicka boo. Now, why am I not taking one off every day here? Because I don't have enough on. How do I know I don't have enough on? Because I'm not using all of my buying power that I should be using, and I don't have enough theta. So I'm not even going to look to see, hey, is this one at 80% or 70% in this account? Because I don't have enough of them on, right? I'm just going to keep these, let them keep rolling, let them keep going, let them keep making the money like they do, slow and steady. All right, so now we're going to go to the other account. This is the fun account because this one we got so many on that we have to take one off every day. So let's look at our, I've already entered my net lick. Let's enter the Greeks for the day. So we're at 34.71. So let me close this one. We don't need you anymore. See you later, baby. I said, see you later, baby. All right, 34.71. 34.71. And our theta, got good theta here. See how it's green? That means we got a lot of good theta. Now I'm using more buying power than I probably should in this account. That's fine. It's a smaller account. 58.43. Well, we lost some of our theta. Some of that theta has been converted. That's how you know. Yesterday our theta was this, and now our theta is this. What does that mean? Well, we've taken in profits. It means that volatility has come in, right? And I can show you this. You'll hear Tom and Tony say this a lot. Oh, premiums coming in. How do I know premiums coming in? Look, here it is. VIX went down 1.09. See that? Volatility's coming in, and you see that my theta went down. So what does that mean? Is when you hear them say premium came in, that's what happened, right? So I know my account is up good today. Premium came in. All right, so let's see what that did with my Vega. Vega, I would imagine, came in as well, right? My volatility came in, so I don't have as high Vega. 197. So you see here, my theta gets a nice green. So my theta is just perfect. I'm in between 0.1% and 1%. And I say 1%, 1% probably is high. You know, you want to go between 0.1 and 0.5%. But if you're 1%, you know, that's fine too. So I got all these little notes for you. Spreadsheet's got everything. Now you got to understand, do you trust my notes? You don't just blindly trust my stuff. Now I'm using way too much buying power. Let's see what buying power we're using. I would imagine that went down since yesterday too. Look at this. I'm using 14,136. 14,136. I'm using 48% buying power. We know that's stretched, right? No adjustment on my deltas. So we're all good. Now, here's the fun account because I got so much stuff on. I'm using too much buying power. But what we do in this account is we go back to our groups and we get to look. This is the fun part. This is where it gets fun. So this is where you get to go and say, I'm going to take off the biggest winner. So 46%, that's nothing. Is that the one we put on yesterday? Look at us, y'all. We're already up $26 on it. 111. So 44. Here's a 96%. 81, 23, -10, plus 34, plus 73, minus 95%. Crap is that? Plus 95%. You're close, baby, but you're not close enough. So here we go. 13%, 8%, 73%, 99%. You kidding me? Sorry, I hate to kick you out. 1124. We love you. This is the baby we're riding right now. 99%. I gotta take this one off my bear spread. And we may do a bear spread today just to show y'all what it is. If y'all want to see it. 112 bear spread. I came up with it. Tom King didn't come up with that, huh? 105%. Unbelievable. Look at us. We're rolling into cash. 42%, 67%, 38%. They're all making money. 42%. Here we go. We're going to close you, Mr. 1126, and I hope I've got that on my spreadsheet. Let's see if I do. 1126. There you are. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So let's take that one off. 1126. And you got to peel this one like an onion. We take this off first. Take our profits on this first. So remember, we would have sold this for probably what, 12 or something. So we're gonna get close it for 245, but we're greedy SOB.
So you're taking the entire trade off. You're not
I'm gonna taking the whole thing off. Now, Matt, listen, if you want to keep that other part on for a hedge, I mean, you can, but it confuses me when I do that, right? I just want to kind of take it all off. But yeah, if you want to use it as a hedge, you know, whatever, but that's probably only if you got other trades going, right? You got other stuff happening. There we go. And as everybody say, it's just easier for me to, you know, now if I label it as a hedge, then I may take off the naked component and leave the hedge on. But I don't have any of these labeled as a hedge. So you can put some of these on as a hedge too, right? So let's take off our put spread. This was probably losing money, right? So I'm going to sell this puppy here. So $4 credit. Now remember, we bought this thing for what? We bought it for $10, and now we're only getting $4 back. So this loses, but we're still going to try to lessen that credit. No. We're going to try to go for the mid-price credit. Sorry. Watch me. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Come on, baby. So it doesn't feel, so you got to make the trade less advantageous for you. So instead of this, aha! How about that crap? So let's see how that worked. So remember, let's keep up with this. So we got in a $4 credit. Great duplicate order. So we brought in a credit of $17.06. Look at us. I mean, you think this ain't big money, huh? You think Warren Buffett ain't sitting there going, oh my gosh, these guys have got it there. Just made 1706. What did our other one do? So then we had a debit of this duplicate order. So we had a debit of $1.70. So we had to pay out $19.94. Well, this gets confusing for me. So we had a credit of that. We had a debit of $19.94. So we had a debit of $2.88. Is that right? Credit, debit. Yeah, we had a debit of $2.88. Let's go put that in. So 288 is what we spent out totally to close that trade. So where's it at? 1126. Here we are on line 7. So we got out of it today for 4.8. Beth, that might allow, this might give me enough money to buy our sister's birthday lunch today. All right, so we were in that trade 21 days. What?
Lunch.
Or dinner. Whatever. So we spent $2.88 to get out of the trade. So we have a credit of, look at this, y'all. We made $68.74. I know y'all laughing. That's fine. But they add up. No, 73, 24, 69, 74, 68, 74. So remember, in our back test, these things, we were holding them in the back test, I think, for about 18 days. So it looks like, you know, this is why I'm recording the trades, and I've got away from this, y'all, and I apologize, but it's good to kind of, you know, record them so you kind of keep up with these stats. You kind of know, okay, 21 days, these puppies are coming off. Well, it will be 21 days, I guess, as long as we start taking one off every day. And let's make these green. All right, so now we got to put a trade on. All right, so let's put a trade on. And this would be, one tranche. And we're going to do, what we're going to do? I wish I'd go up that other account. Let's see, pull that order in. That's fine. Let's see. I guess I could build it again. 53. Let me see what I did in this account. We did 2 of the 3750s. 2 3750s. Boom. So 2 of those. And then we can go up to about the 4330, 4280. So what we got in this account? 4330, 4280, 30. There we go. There you go, Bob. 330, 4280. Buy this one. Hold your control key down. Still is 42.80. 15.50. Let's see if we get 15.25. Come on, baby. Hit me with your best shot. Still have $15. Fill me. Here we go. Give me a ding. Ding me, dang it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Fill me before we get here. I can't never remember the wrong way. 14. Now we'll fill. Fill me. Fill me. All right. So that's a 112. It's probably easier to see it over here. So this is a 112. We got a 112 ninth. So this is probably a 112 10th. And then let's put a bear spread on. Y'all haven't seen that. I don't think y'all seen me do it live. You just heard me talk about it. It's like a legend. 129.
It doesn't look like it's gonna pay that well. I just looked at them.
Which one? Oh, my. Oh, if I do it on the call side of the.
Yeah,
Okay. So 11. I've got a 112 10. How come I don't have it listed on my thing? I hadn't got it entered on my spreadsheet. So we'll call this 112 11 maybe. 12. No, I got an 11. See, I haven't been recording everything, but y'all help me. Y'all say, Bobby, you got to record this crap. So we'll call this a 112 13. 112 13. Hold on, baby. Move to group 112 13. All right, we'll look at it anyway, Matt, just so everybody kind of knows what it is, especially if you need negative deltas, right? And so if you're going to your spreadsheet and your spreadsheet says, hey, man, I need a little negative deltas, and here's what you could do on an update. And I call this the 111 or 112 bear. All right, so let's see what the 112 bear is. Because the first one worked out good, right? We made, how much were we? We made $69. So we're kind of, you know, you can close one for $69, $70 a day. That's pretty good. So let's see what the 112 bear looks like. The 112, it's easier to build them over here. So here's what a 111 or a 112 bear looks like. So first of all, you're going to do the same thing as far as your put debit spread, right? So you would look, it's going to look like this. Go out the closest 60 days. Let's build it again. And you're going to go a long put vertical, 55. Move them on down. Where's $10? Got so many landmines in here, it just stops all the time, right? But I'm moving it where it gets down to.
are you doing it on the call side or the put side?
I'm gonna do it on the put side. What's this? Well, I'm gonna do part of it on the put side, part of it on the call side. What's this? So here it is. So just where we bought and sold one while ago, right? So I'm doing a long put vertical. And how am I going to pay for this long put vertical? Now here's where we get fancy, right? We're going to pay for that by selling a call. Aha! How about this stuff? So, you know, you could go out, you know, depending on where you want to go, you could sell, you know, anything around here, the $20, $22, right, to do that. Or you say, man, what if we start raging back up? Well, you can make this into a 112. Then you can go outside the expected moves, a good bit outside the expected move.
I was confused by how you did it. I thought you did a call debit spread and then sold the further out of the money call.
Yeah, so think about this, right? Because what you're doing here is if you're selling calls, right, that's bearish, right? Selling calls bearish. So let's make this 2. There. So we'll look at it and go evaluate. So you're selling a call to finance the purchase of a put debit spread.
Is this similar to a Jade Lizard?
I guess so, except that I'm not looking for, well, let's see. Hold on. The Jade Lizard, no, because a Jade Lizard is a credit spread and a naked option, right? Yeah. This is a put debit spread. It's a debit spread and so this is a bearish trade, right? That gives me negative 0.28 deltas, 78% probability of success, max profit 333. Of course, max loss is infinity and beyond. Look at there though, it only taking $106 of buying power for 2 naked calls. So let's see if we can see it on the analysis tab. Yeah. Yeah. So this is what it looks like, right? You got this huge profit thingamajiggy. I wonder if this is taking into account all these other trades I got here. I need to take all that off. Is that just showing my? So this is a bearish trade. Bearish trade. So everybody sees why you put something on like this on an update, right? So it's kind of cool. It looks like I'm getting a credit of what, 1650. Of course, you can't do the trade as one trade, but it's interesting to do that. So, you know, in other words, you guys can think of all different kind of things that we could do with this, right? So if you need short deltas, though, this is a way to get them. If you want to neutralize yourself a little bit, selling a call, especially if you're kind of buying into the thing that, hey, wait a minute, Bob. Yeah, I think you're right. We're in a downward trend. You know, we'll oscillate up and down within this area, but it looks like we're pretty confined to the top here. You know, why not do something that you think is a little bearish? Now, what's this? You can also create these things on the other way too, right? So say you get a big down move, then you could do a 111 or a 112 bear. What would that be? That would be buying a call vertical and then selling a put to finance the call vertical, which is kind of cool. So there's all different kind of ways you can put these in. So let's go back to my spreadsheet, and I've kind of named them, right? But you've never seen them before. You've never seen me do them. So if you go to this little area here, we call these, I've got these little strategies named for you, right? There's a 111, there's a 112. Then you could do a bull 111. That would be a call debit spread and a short put. Same thing here, call debit spread and 2 short puts. Or you can do a 111 bear, which is a bear would be bear, a put debit spread and selling a naked call, or you could do it as a 112. So you got all kinds of different options, right, of doing this. Now, most of you don't want to get cute with this, and I don't want you to get cute with it. Y'all know me, I'll experiment, I'll do some things. So the first one turned out just fine. Have I put any more on? No. But, you know, this was on I said both, right? It's on both calls or puts. I put on some call ones. So far, so good. And I guess that's the only reason that you would ever put one on is if you wanted delta adjustments. So do I necessarily need delta adjustment? No. But think about it. When is the most advantageous time to sell a call? It's when the market is up. So why not do a put debit spread? Because that's the most advantageous to put on a put debit spread is when the market is up. So you're kind of taking advantage of the movement of the market to put on a trade. So if y'all want to play with that, you certainly will. Anyone got any questions on the 1-1-2 bulls and bears and 1-1-1 bulls and bears? It's when you do that, so you're hopping across the line, right? You're doing things on the put side and the call side, but it's cool. And that's why I like this trade so much, is because it allows us to do so many different things. So if you wake up and you need delta adjustments, how do you know if you need delta adjustments? Well, your little thing will tell you. Right? Over here. Am I delta neutral? I'm delta neutral. Now, I do have positive deltas. If you go, I kind of get that light closer to zero. Well, you could put on something like this. That give you a little bit of negative delta. So that's why this trade is so versatile. And that's why I said, hey, there's a lot of different ways you can skin this cat. And all we're doing is what we originally started doing way back in time, selling a put every day. That's what we do. Sell a put every day, take one off. Sell a put, take one off. And that worked really good. Then we try a lot of different other stuff. It's just the same thing with the 1-1-1, especially if you're doing it on the put side. You're putting one on, taking one off, putting one on, taking one off. It's really fun. Our questions at all? If not, I will see y'all Monday. Y'all have a great weekend. Roll Tide.